Since ancient times, humanity has sought bridges to connect the earthly with the spiritual. One plant, shrouded in mystery and controversy, has served this purpose for centuries: cannabis. Revered by ancient civilizations not only as physical medicine, but as a sacred key to expanded states of consciousness, its spiritual depth is often overlooked today. This plant, considered essential by shamans, yogis, and priests for their holiest rituals, holds secrets waiting to be rediscovered. From ancient India to the icy steppes of Siberia, cannabis has been a faithful companion for spiritual seekers on their journey toward self-knowledge and enlightenment. It has acted as a vehicle to the divine, helping users transcend ordinary perception and explore deeper aspects of being. However, like any powerful tool, its use requires clear intention, deep respect, and knowledge. Without proper preparation, what could be transformative risks becoming mental confusion or chaos. Ancient cultures created specific rituals and teachings to harness cannabis's spiritual potential. This exploration delves into the hidden history of this mystical plant, examining how various cultures used it to connect with the transcendental and how you can apply this ancient wisdom to transform your spiritual life meaningfully. Ancient civilizations regarded cannabis as a sacred plant, essential for religious and spiritual practices. Its ceremonial use was carefully regulated, filled with intention and meaning. In ancient India, cannabis, known as Vijaya, meaning victory, symbolized spiritual triumph over human suffering. In Hindu traditions, it is linked to Shiva, the god of meditation and transcendental change. During festivals for Shiva, devotees consume bhang ora, a drink made from cannabis leaves, milk, spices, and honey. This is not a recreational beverage, but a conscious act of devotion to free the mind from worldly concerns and foster a genuine connection with the divine, allowing devotees to touch eternity briefly. In Central Asia and Siberia, shamans used cannabis differently, but with equal spiritual purpose. They burned it to create smoke believed to act as a subtle vehicle to other planes of existence. This smoke was seen as a bridge carrying prayers to spirits, used not only for communication with the beyond, but also to guide and heal souls, maintaining balance between the visible and invisible worlds. In South America, indigenous peoples recognized cannabis's potential in ceremonies alongside other entheogens like ayahuasca. Here, cannabis amplified visionary experiences, deepening introspection and transformation. Amazonian shamans understood that cannabis, combined with other master plants, heightened spiritual and emotional sensitivity, aiding the integration of ceremonial teachings. In Jamaica's Rastafari culture, cannabis, called the holy herb, holds explicit sacred status. Inspired by biblical passages like Psalm 104:14, Rastafaris view its conscious use as spiritual communion with God. The smoke is considered sacred breath, connecting humans to the divine and elevating the mind and spirit to purer states of consciousness. Modern science sheds light on these ancient uses. Cannabis contains cannabinoids like THC and CBD, which interact with the body's endocannabinoid system, regulating emotions, sensations, and time perception. Key elements in deep spiritual practices. This chemical interaction opens a physical channel to altered states of consciousness, traditionally seen as mystical or religious. For ancient cultures, empirical proof of cannabis's sacredness came from the real, meaningful altered states it induced when used with respect and clear purpose. From India to the Americas, Siberia to Jamaica, cannabis has been an essential spiritual vehicle across cultures and eras, revealing its extraordinary potential for those who approach it with reverence and intention. It was not just a means to contact the divine, but a tool to explore hidden aspects of reality. With clear intention, users could transcend ordinary mental limits, accessing deeper levels of consciousness like lifting a veil to reveal what is normally invisible. Metaphorically, cannabis acts as a tuner of spiritual frequencies, aligning human consciousness with heightened states where intuition, creativity, and self-knowledge flourish. It enhances practices like meditation by quieting the mind's chatter, intensifying sensory experiences, and offering clarity about existence. Colors seem more vibrant, sounds gain new dimensions, and simple acts can become profound spiritual revelations. Cannabis also transforms time perception, making it feel dilated or even stopped, akin to deep meditative states where the eternal present is accessed. This transcendence of linear time has profound spiritual implications, revealing that life's essence is tied to pure, continuous consciousness, not temporal succession. By reducing the ego's influence, cannabis fosters a sense of universal connection, promoting humility, empathy, and compassion. Many report feeling integrated with a greater whole, experiencing the essential unity of all things. However, discernment is crucial. Not all cannabis-induced perceptions are authentic spiritual insights. Some may be illusions or subconscious projections. Ancient traditions emphasize the need for experienced guides to distinguish true spiritual perceptions from fleeting mental projections. Cannabis is a catalyst, not a substitute, for spiritual practices like meditation or guided introspection. The true value lies in integrating these glimpses of higher realities into daily life through sustained spiritual practice. For cannabis to lead to meaningful spiritual transformation, a conscious, respectful, and grounded approach is essential. Intention is key, reflecting on the experience's purpose before consumption acts like a spiritual compass, guiding the mind toward valuable insights. Ancient masters treated cannabis as a living, sacred entity, showing respect through rituals like holding the plant, offering gratitude, or praying before use, strengthening the bond between user and plant. The environment also matters. Ancient traditions created sacred ceremonial spaces, whether in nature or indoors, using symbolic objects like crystals, candles, or incense to maintain a holy atmosphere. Silence or soft music minimizes distractions, fostering deep introspection. Moderation is critical. High doses can overstimulate, causing anxiety or confusion. A minimal effective dose preserves mental clarity while allowing perceptual expansion, enabling genuine spiritual insights. Post-ritual integration is vital. Reflecting through journaling helps translate abstract experiences into practical growth. Consuming light, healthy foods afterward restores balance and supports integration. Cannabis must not become a crutch or escape. Its spiritual purpose is to transform how we engage with reality, fostering courage to face inner shadows and grow authentically. Over millennia, cannabis has guided humanity, revealing its spiritual face to those who listen with respect. Ascending its smoke, cannabis carries prayers to the spirits, guiding and healing souls. From ancient India to Jamaica, it has been a faithful guide towards self-understanding and expanded consciousness. Its true value lies not in the act of consumption, but in integrating revelations into daily life. Genuine spirituality is a constant process of growth, not isolated experiences. By combining ancient wisdom with modern science, we can create safe, transformative practices, honoring cannabis's sacred legacy. For those exploring this path, approach it with humility, clarity, and pure intention. Cannabis can reveal doors to higher realities, but crossing them with wisdom is up to you. In doing so, you honor its spiritual legacy and take steps toward your own inner evolution as a powerful reminder of our essential connection to the whole.